Hello and welcome to Uni app, sorry. This is the login page for the application. You can either log in or sign up. When you sign up, you enter your details, last name, first name, phone number, email address, and you get after signing up you receive both email and SMS notifications. This process is to help authenticate email addresses and phone numbers being used by the applicants. Now this is the personal section. When the user first logs in, the first page he sees is the personal section. You are required to enter in your personal details. You can also edit and save it, and your progress will still be saved. Your changes will still be saved. The next section is the academics history section. Here you are required to enter in the details of your past institutions that you attended. So if you are currently studying, you enter the details of your current university, and you also enter the details of your recent high schools. You can add a high school, you can remove. Here you can remove that high school. The next section is the attachment section. Here you are required to upload a copy of each of your following documents. You can upload a transcript, passport, bio page, passport size pictures, or exams. Here we're going to try uploading a copy of a transcript. Shows that the file has been uploaded. The next section is the examination section. Here, the thing as schools accept different examinations. HSC accepts WASI, IGCSE, SATs. Some schools only accept WASI. You are required to enter details for the exams specific to the schools you are applying to. So in this section, we have made provisions for WASI, IGCSE, SAT, TOEFL, and other. The other section is for international students who have taken exams that are not in the current list of examinations, so they can enter their grades in the other section. You can either add a score or delete a score. The next section is the school section. After filling all the previous sections or your information, you are now, when you get to this section, you are required to select the schools you'll be applying to. Here you can apply to more than one school. You can complete an application. This particular application is for Central University. The reason why this section is necessary is because although all schools or most schools ask for similar information, they also ask for specific information. So as we saw in Central, they ask for your first choice of program, your second choice, whether you're in the morning, afternoon, night, or choice of campus. So you can say this information is specific to Central University. You can also track your applications, track their status, and whether it has been paid or not. During testing, some of the users suggested that a button be added, a feature be added where they can get more information about the university they are applying before they add the university. So a button was implemented, and when the button is clicked on, it can redirect you to the website of the school, of that particular school. So we can see now that Lancaster has been added, and you can also delete the application. Once you delete the application, your information is deleted from that particular application. So to visit the website, yeah, we can see Lancaster's beautiful website. The final section is the payment section. In this section, the applicants can pay for an application or submit an application. We can see there are different rates. There's a Ghanaian rate and there's international rates. Initially, the application was only meant to the applicant was only allowed to submit the application when payment has been made, but some schools requested that they still be allowed to submit application before payment or paying before submitting the application. So you can pay before submitting or submit before paying, as long as the application is complete. So you're going to pay for Central University. Now, although initially it's 100 Ghana cedis for Ghanaian and $100 for international, the test payments will be 10 pesos because we are only testing whether the application accepts payment or not. You can either use debit card, mobile money, or Empower account. Here we're going to use mobile money. Enter details for mobile money. So now I'm going to confirm my payment. I've received a text to confirm payment. Payment has been confirmed. I'm waiting for it to reflect on the screen. The payment has been confirmed now. So after paying for an application, I receive an application, a reference code. This reference code is what I will enter in and submit to on the application. The reason for this is to make it easy for the admin to track payments made. Tells me my payment has to be updated in the next 24 hours. Now the next interface is the admin. In the admin section, the admin can either update the payment status or register a new school. So here he gives the list of applicants, their phone number, the school they are applying to, and their payments, and as well as the reference code. So here the admin cross-checks the reference code he or she receives with the reference code provided by the applicant, and with that whether with confirmation or not, he decides whether or not to update the payment status. Payment that has been updated. Also register a new school and to be reflected at the applicant side. The final interface is the school's interface. Here, the school logged in is Central University. You cannot register, only the admin can register a school. And here the first page, the dashboard, which shows statistics of the applicants. The school can also has power to edit their profile. So now, for instance, the school can decide to be closed for admissions, and this change will be reflected in the student side. The list of applicants who have applied to Central University. So we can look at their payments, their status, comments, whether it has been paid or not, and whether it has been reviewed. Due to requests made during the user testing, you can also export this information to CSV. And this allows the school to be able to integrate the information exported to their database. You can see that the information has been exported. So to view an applicant's application, we click on the view application button, like giving a view of the applicant's profile, the academic history, attachments. We can download the attachments which have been uploaded. Here is a transcript that was uploaded at the applicant side. You can view the examinations that he or she is applying to the school with. This is a special section for the university. This shows the extra requirements that specific for Central University. The review section, you can decide to review the candidate and decide what comment to give him. You enter your name, seeing as usually it's a college admissions team, so the name of the particular reviewer is important. It also decides to change the comments to not reviewed, accepted, pending, or rejected. Now the profile has been saved. When we go back to the list of applicants, we can see that Togo has been accepted. That's it for this application. Thank you so much for listening.